Welcome to a beautiful evening. I wanted to talk about a personal experience that I've had, how waking up early has benefited me and given me more time to live in general life and alongside working my job. I hope some of you find some valuable information from my personal experience and enjoy this adventure. This won't be like an online guru talking about 5 a.m. and cold showers. And I want to hear your thoughts down below. I work a job with a typical 9 to 5 schedule, give or take, for 8 hours a day. Despite being very content with my position, I could not help but feel the occasional disappointment that seemingly 90% of my waking time during the week was spent working, especially as a young aspirational guy in his 20s that is still learning how the world works. You might know that feeling that there must be more to life than waking up, driving to work, and then making the best of the 3 to 5 hours after work that are often taken up from preparing and cleaning up from dinner. Not to mention the various other adult tasks that some experience way more of and varying kinds of responsibilities. I'm sure many of you watching relate to that feeling of minimal time outside of day-to-day work and tasks, even the occasional Sunday night blues before the work week. But I'm still grateful that I get to work 8 hours a day and have my needs met and so much more. An interesting thing occurred as I was tracking spending and numbers on a spreadsheet. I was learning the equations and ways to make the spreadsheet calculate outcomes of inputted data, and I became interested in the way that I could track costs and gains with simple equations on the spreadsheet over long periods of time. For example, if you spend $15 on a lunch every business day of the year at work, it amounts to $3,600 annually. At some point in playing with these numbers though, something clicked, and I began to think of different kind of cost. My time, my hours, and not money. If you work at 9 a.m. and you wake up at 5 or 6 a.m., that's 3 to 4 hours compared to waking up just an hour or 30 minutes before you have to rush to work, like I had the habit of doing, which resulted in almost zero pre-work life. This early waking mentioned gives you at least a couple extra hours a morning to focus on personal goals, activities, tasks, or meditations. That can be between 10 to 15 extra hours in 5 days gained. That's 15 extra hours experience, conscious, awake. So after work from 5 to 10 p.m. is 5 hours. So this extra 15 hours in the mornings over a 5-day work week benefits you as if you had 3 extra after work evenings a week. Those numbers might sound convoluted, but the main point is that you gain substantial hours of personal time in your day. For me, I was often waking up and heading straight to work. And like I said, I had zero personal life before work. And I was lucky if I even packed a lunch. Waking up early has helped that feeling diminish though, and given me a greater purpose than just what I can fit after work before bed. It allows me to get things done in the morning, like film a YouTube video or clean the dishes or make food, exercise, the list really goes on. When the evening rolls around, I have much less to do because instead of sleeping in, the morning hours I utilized allows my evenings to feel more purposeful and less hectic. If you feel like you're in a similar scenario and want to try implementing an earlier wake up into your life, I'll summarize the essentials I've found to waking up early successfully that have helped me hugely, and in hopes that it helps you as well. Firstly, I plan to go to bed at a time that will give me 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And to increase the chances of it being quality sleep, I don't eat meals soon before, or at least I avoid heavy eating or too much sugar, though sometimes some popcorn or ice cream make way regardless. You want to wind down before bed with low lights and minimal screen time. Don't have caffeine or other stimulants in the afternoon, and we're close to bed. Same with high intensity workouts, but low or moderate movement can be fine. There's a lot of more technical studies and information out there, but those are the basics that work well for me. Remember, your sleep schedule and circadian rhythm is real, so you want a sleep schedule to be consistent. If it's sporadic, you'll feel pretty rough no matter what. With a steady sleep schedule, I found I feel just as good waking up at 6 a.m. as I would sleeping in on the weekend, and sometimes better waking up early. And when I'm tired waking up early, it's the same tired I feel getting up late on a bad sleep schedule. I found you have to commit to every morning, even on the weekend, for the habits to stick. You want to be consistent 7 days of the week, or else you'll be giving yourself jet lag if you sleep in on the weekends and expect to feel good mixing up your sleep schedule dramatically often. On occasion, I've had to make the schedule less rigid, like for travel with others, but I was still able to bounce back after the trip. Ultimately, you need to have a commitment made when you go to bed and an idea of what you'll do when you get up, whether it's going on a walk, exercising, making breakfast, etc. I found having a motive and plan in mind for the morning makes it much easier to get out of bed. Otherwise, with no plan, you'll tell yourself that there's nothing to be done so early and you'll stay in bed. Now, I don't want to promote any particular product for waking up, so find what works best for you. But something that I learned is you want light when you're waking up, so your body knows that it's morning, even if the sun isn't shining directly through your window. It's much easier to get up when your room's bright compared to a pitch black dark room. What I experimented with was a light plugged into a smart timer socket so I could schedule the time that the light would turn on, and then I set my sound alarm for a few minutes after in case the light did not wake me up. I found myself to actually look forward to waking up early because of the time opportunity that it gives me to do things before I head to my real job. It feels less like living on autopilot when you can intentionally get up and start your day strong. Of course, though, I want to be mindful that this is not the case for everybody because we all have different work schedules and things to attend to. But I think that the principle is still relative enough to share this, and that many people out there share a similar schedule to me. Maybe some of you are just watching to hear a different perspective or enjoying the drive. And this isn't a hustle culture mindset, but I like to think that it's embracing discipline. And I found it beneficial in being more disciplined. If you can commit to waking up more early, even when you want to stay in bed, it can reflect in your commitment to other positive things in life. I never saw myself as a morning person for many years, but I always liked the feeling once I got out of bed of being out and about or traveling early in the day. Of course, many people just work early, and if you have to be at work at 6 or 7 a.m., it's not very easy to wake up 3 hours before that, unless you're going to bed very early in the evening. And I know not everyone can wake up at 5 a.m., and life isn't that simple for a lot of people. If you work night shifts or have young kids that wake up at random hours, or you work unpredictably early schedules, or deal with health issues, waking up before your 9 to 5 isn't very plausible. But hopefully if you're watching this video anyways, it can be helpful or insightful in ways that work for you. The most important thing isn't hitting a magic early time or special number just to say you did it. The big thing is being intentional with the hours you do have and do what feels right and works for you. Like most situations, it can't be one size fits all, but I know lots of us live similar lives. And for the differences, I'm sure there is still much to learn from one another, like I said. So I look forward to hearing your experiences or thoughts in the comments. So feel free to subscribe to stick around for some more videos. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.